Hello everyone, welcome to Educative Newsroom where we watch and share very educative things that improve us and people around us. Kindly subscribe whilst we proceed. Now we are going to look at how to buy NAGRAT data for ourselves and extra people around us. Or in other words, how to buy the data for the SIM that we use to register on the payslip at controller, and then to buy for 2 or 3 extra SIMs for ourselves. So that is what we're coming to look at. How did I end up on this particular screen? You dial *228*10 as you can see on top there. When you dial that, you are going to input your staff ID and it will bring you to this particular page. Now, as you can see, we have the menu here, view OTP. OTP simply means one-time password. The number 2 is the buy data, check data status, submit complaints, frequently asked questions, and payback. So, the view OTP, on this particular phone, we are seeing the view OTP because this is the actual SIM that I've registered on controller. This is the SIM that is registered on controller, and NAGRAT have access to it. So because it have access to it, it's able to display this menu for me straight ahead. What it means that the SIM is recorded on controller as valid and belonging to the owner of the staff ID. Good. Now, when you dial this same short code, *228*10, on a different SIM that is not yours, or on a different phone SIM that belongs to another person, it will not bring you to this particular page directly. Yes, it will not bring you to this particular page directly. It will ask you to input the OTP. Enter one-time password, and this one-time password can only be found on this particular SIM that you have registered on controller. So what it means is that it's only me that can view this OTP. Now, if I want to register another SIM, or I want to buy the data for another SIM, or buy the data for another person around me, I cannot give this my one-time password to that person to buy, or use this one-time password to continue. So here, when you input the *228*10, enter your staff ID to bring you here. But on a different phone, *228*10, you input staff ID, it will ask you for what? The OTP before it can now bring you to this particular page. So let's get that difference clear. If it is not the SIM that is registered on the controller, it will ask you for OTP after you dial your staff ID. But if it is the SIM that you register on controller, it will not ask you for any OTP. It will just bring you directly here. Then, if you are dialing on a different phone that is not yours, or the person wants you to help you or her to buy, then you have to produce this OTP. Then we can input 1 to view the OTP, but of course I won't do it here. I won't do this for, I will not show you my OTP. So, you input the 1 to see your OTP. You can now input it there to continue the process. Now, after entering the OTP on that particular phone, on a different person's phone, the process becomes the same. The process becomes the same. So now here, you input the number 2, buy data, you proceed. You check your status, proceed. Submit complaints, you proceed in case you are not getting your data. And then pay back. Now what happens is that you can get the data between 24 hours to 72 hours. 24 hours to 72 hours. So the takeout from this particular video is that 1, you can buy the NAGRAT data for 2 or 3 extra SIMs. 2 or 3 extra people apart from yourself. So that is what it means. Provided you give your OTP to such people. So if somebody have bought a staff ID, the person will dial a short code on his phone, inputs that purchased staff ID, but the person will not have access to the OTP because the OTP belongs to, or it's only the original owner of the staff ID that can see the OTP. So the bottom point is how to weed out all those fraudulent people who are trying to take advantage of the system. So in short, if you want to buy the NAGRAT data, just dial star. Let's go to that place. You dial *228 *10# then you input. When you send, it's going to ask you for your staff ID. Of course, I will not input mine. If I were to input, it will take me straight to that particular menu. Good. Now another thing also is that when after you finish buying, you've gone through the process, you have to approve the buying or the payment. Sometimes the payment, the MTN or the telecom company may not give out the prompts early, or you will not see it. What to do is that you must dial that *170# or the mobile money short code for the company. Then you go to your approvals. You go to your approval to locate the approval that you want to approve. Then you approve it. In fact, this is a one-stop shop because you can actually buy Vodafone with the same process. Vodafone data for this with the same process. What it means is that they did this in tactically, so that even if you are using this platform to buy Vodafone, you cannot register two SIMs on the controller. So if you register the MTN, you are going to pick this short code, the OTP, to buy the Vodafone. Or if it's the Vodafone that you register on controller, you are going to pick the OTP from the Vodafone side to come and buy the MTN, and maybe for another family member. So good luck and kindly subscribe.